Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. The weekend is here. It has arrived, and so have we. Let's get into the party, and I will make sure we're streaming. Sometimes I think it's going and it's not. Let's just see what we got. Yep, there we are. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Blue. Oh, look at you up early this morning. All right, let's get the music going. Happy, happy, happy. Alexa doesn't want to wake up. I love that Alexa has the wake up word. And I forgot to turn my noisemaker off, so let me do that while the music plays. And let's have a beautiful day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right. It's a happy morning. Do you feel like it's a happy morning? Because I certainly do. Cheers, everyone. Even Auntie Jean is up. Come on up and make some coffee, Jean. Get in here with us on this beautiful morning. Oh, Blue, your phone is slurped by Gruff. Hi, baby Gruff. Kisses and waggle butts in your general direction. I asked where you were, and today the girls looked out the door for you. Did you tell them it was going to be a sneak trick? Yeah, it's going to be a sneak trick because we don't know exactly what time we'll get there. They'll just have to keep guard, won't they? All right, let's go in our hearts. Doing this heart brain coherence with you every morning is my delight. It's the way I love to start my day. So, hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. Add in some joy, something to celebrate. This is a party that we have every morning. So come with your celebration tools, your smile, first of all. Come in and smile, dance, move around, do whatever makes you feel good. And adding in love, compassion, care that just increases that level of feeling good. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in worthiness. I am worthy. And release anything that's not that, any doubt, any insecurity, any anxiety, any fear. So let it go. You are worthy of pure, unconditional love. Accept that this morning. Accept, align, and allow to your love, to your divinity. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Annie, you were dancing with Chewy on the front porch this morning. I am so happy to hear that. And I just love little Chewy. I'm sure that Chewy's having a great time outside right now. I hope it's cooling down a little bit there for you. It's 59 here this morning. But there's a promise that it's going to get a little warmer today, which I'm excited about, because I tell you what, it's been cold at night. I might be a lightweight right now, but yeah, I'm using, I think it's 4 blankets and I'm still cold. So yeah, there's warmth coming in here today. Your temps are down and it's foggy. Okay. Well, fog, it can be good. It can be very beautiful. I know every morning when I sat on the porch at my sister Billy's, we'd see the fog lifting off the mountains, and it's just so gorgeous to watch it. Don't like driving in it, I have to tell you. Me and fog get along on the road, but if I could just sit and watch it, it is beautiful to watch. And Blue says, blessings of abundance this harvest moon. I am so grateful for my guides, friends, and Faye on this day. Grateful heart for all of us who are here on this journey with me. Yes, yes, yes. I am so grateful that you are a part of our family, Blue. You are so amazing, and I cannot wait. It's not going to be long now. Don't tell the girls yet. But it's not going to be long that I'll be there, sitting in your presence, being immersed in that beautiful blue energy, the blue ray. We're going to talk about the rays at the retreat. So maybe there's some other blue rays around that don't know yet that you are a blue ray. That would be cool to find out that you and Blue are on that same track in this lifetime. You like the fog, Annie? Yeah, I do too. I love looking at it. It just has this presence. It's like mysterious, isn't it? It's like, what's behind the fog? You know, and I love seeing that. I love just watching it unfold when it rises. Kathy, it's 62 there and cloudy. The moon was beautiful last night. Oh, I want to see those pictures. Hope I see it tonight for a little full moon ritual. Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to check more around here and see if anybody does full moon stuff. I'm not finding very much in the area as far as spiritual and metaphysical stuff. I looked yesterday for a spiritual store in the area, and there's some, but they're not like right where I'm at. I wanted something I could walk to, or that was like right around the corner. But, you know, if it's supposed to be, it will be. It'll show up. Alrighty, so let's see what our divine Kuan Yin has to say to us today. It looks like, ooh. All right, I just pulled it out, and this is what it is. the magic of the moon to manifest. Just as the light of the moon ebbs and flows, all things happen according to a timing that benefits the greater garden of life. How short-lived that garden would seem if all flowers bloomed at once, and then it was over. As the next moon grows full, set your intention. Your time for blossoming is near. The magic of the moon to manifest. And you know that moon, yeah, it goes absolutely full at a certain day and time. But the energy of that full moon, it's there for a few days, even after the moon was full, a few days before. It's that the energy that's coming forth from it and setting your intention during the full moon is powerful, absolutely powerful. I was talking to it last night, couldn't see it. I was trying to find it out the window because, you know, it's very difficult to get outside late at night here because the front door locks and I can't get back in if I was to go outside and look for the moon, and I'd be stuck outside. So anyway, I knew it was there, and that's all I needed to know. I could feel the energy of it. I could feel the pull. So as I was talking to it, I was talking about our retreat. I was talking about the journey, this beautiful journey of healing, the Peace on Earth tour, and talking about the land blessings. And it was so good to do a land blessing yesterday. It's been a while since we did one, and it's been a really busy year. So now it's good that it's back on track. I'm thinking that may be the last one of this second year of the journey, which ends tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be the last one this year. I could be wrong, but I think there's some states that are going to receive a blessing before the end of 2022, and we'll see. Kathy, you're just doing your own ritual. Awesome. I love that you have such a beautiful place there to do that. You bought peanuts yesterday for Spidey the squirrel. Oh, yes, he will be happy. We were in the park yesterday where we did the land blessing, and there's acorns laying around all over the park. And you could see where the squirrels had gotten into them and had been chomping down. They were happy squirrels. Oh, yes, yes. Kuan Yin always knows exactly what to tell us. Ricky and Josie, good morning. And Deirdre, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thank you, honey. That land blessing, it felt so amazing. And everything just fell into perfection with it. You know, there's certain signs that the angels give about where we're to do the land blessing. And we had decided to walk down or to go down to this little park here in Hartford. I knew nothing about the park other than it was by water. So I drove us there, and I did take the stone that the angels had pointed out for Connecticut. I had that with me. And as we were walking, we were just walking, wandering through the park. And all of a sudden, I felt the need to just sit. So I told Jean, I said, I feel like I just need to sit right now in this spot. So as I sat there, I looked over and I saw the tree, what I call the peace trees, because they make a perfect peace sign with their root and their bottom part, and then it expands out. So I saw the peace tree, and I'm looking around. I said, you know what? I think this might be the spot. I was just looking. We have just passed children on our way. That's one of the signs that the angels give. the children, the peace sign, hearts, and I had just seen a rock in the form of a heart. And I thought, is this it? Is this where we're supposed to be? So we're looking at what's across from us as we were sitting, and there was a fairy gate. Now, if you've never seen a fairy gate before, you'll recognize it. Blue introduced me to fairy gates because she has one at the end of her driveway. And what she has taught me is, if you're not supposed to go through that fairy gate, you won't find it, you won't go through it. And we found that fairy gate there in the park. And it was like this little trail. It took you, after you go through the gate, you have to go around trees to get back on the track. So they guided us all the way in, and they had us stop at a couple of trees and bless them for whatever was going on there. And then there was the exact tree where we were supposed to do it. We were in a park, and we knew that we weren't supposed to dig into the ground. And I thought, well, we could just move a little bit of dirt to cover up the stone. That's not really digging, right? But we didn't want the stone to be just totally exposed, because they do mow the grass there and it would be disrupted. So as we're walking, all of a sudden, there was a fairy hole, and it was right at the base of one of the trees. And it was beside a tree that had called my attention that needed help, because that tree is not going to be in the earth much longer. It's bent over into the water, and it wouldn't take much of a strong wind at all to pull it all the way into the water and above the ground. So I knew it needed to be close to that. And this tree was just across from where that tree was. So I asked the angels, I asked the Fae, is this it? Are we supposed to do it here? And yes, indeed, we did the land blessing. And the stone, the feathers that I found along the way, what else went in there? Oh, some coins. They told us to put coins in this time. I think the shiny coin, the penny that I put in, was for the Fae. They love shiny objects, and it felt like that's what they needed. And all along the way in this park, there were sculptures, and there was information about Abraham Lincoln. And this penny that I pulled out was a fresh, new Abraham Lincoln on the cover. And the year was 2020, which is when the Peace on Earth tour began. 2 years ago tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So it was awesome, you guys. And I was able to get Wi-Fi. We were able to do it live, so you all could participate and see it. And I hope that you have watched it. If you didn't see it on Facebook, it's still there, but you have to kind of dig for it on Facebook. It's on YouTube, and I shared it into the messenger so that you could watch it. So it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful day, a blessed day. I'm so glad that Auntie Jean was with me, and she was able to add to the land blessing. She had a coin in her purse with a saying on it, and it's a coin she's been carrying. So yeah, it was just beautiful to have that experience, to have her there beside of me, to increase the level of frequency of that land blessing. And it felt so good to be by the water. We did the water blessing as well at the same time, asking that water to change the frequency. When Dr. Emoto gave us that wonderful information that if you speak positive into water, it changes the crystals in the water. So that's what we did. We just sent love right into the water. We asked for it to bring peace wherever it touched, whatever it's going to be, whether it's drinking water or People are fishing in it, the fish that are in there, whatever that water touches, for it to bring in peace, love, and to change its energy so that whoever's touched by it will know that they've been touched. So it was awesome to do a land and water blessing right there all together. And thank you all who were there. There were many of you that were on the live, and I appreciate you watching and sharing. So what else we got? Grace Isis. Hi, darling. I know you were at work yesterday when we did the land blessing, but I hope that you were able to watch it, Gracie. We talked last night on chanting and shared that it had happened. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. Thank you for being here. Ricky, I think you had a follow-up doctor's appointment where you got some test results. Do we have good news? Please share with us what's going on so that we can participate in holding you up and loving on you and getting you to the very best that it can be for you. And let's see what else we got. Kathy, Bob went to work at the Coast Guard. Colin's in the shower, but he was supposed to be at work. Yeah, we're just going to send love his way so that everything will start working perfectly. Oh, you're going to the beach. Awesome. I love beach energy. Christina, thank you for being here. Christina, I thought of you as I was doing that land blessing yesterday. Because the one in Michigan was right by Lake Michigan, and it had that same water energy to it. And I just remember being there and you beating the drum and just pouring your beautiful energy into that land blessing. Oh, Kathy, that sounds so wonderful. I hope you have a beautiful day there at the beach. And hopefully they can join you. That would be great. Blue says the Fae are swirling with delight. They are building beautiful fairy gates for everyone today. When you walk out of your homes, at some point, you will feel it. Yes, you will. And it was just so beautiful to know and to be shown what I was supposed to see. And Blue, I just appreciate you so much. And I know I'm going to be there soon. We're going to talk about some of the details for the retreat. But this is one thing that I've been shown for the retreat. We're going to get more energy and more information about the Fae. We're going to have more beautiful experiences with them. And we're just going to be totally immersed in that energy. And you're going to be a big part of that. So yeah, you don't even need shoes. We will accept you just the way you are, barefoot and all. And Kathy says, I'm sorry, so talkative and wordy today, a little anxious. Yeah, I know, honey, but you know, that anxiety doesn't help you. Whatever we put into our thoughts, into our words, it becomes reality. So when you start to feel anxious, just pivot to the other side, pivot to trust. And I was just thinking this morning that we're going to be doing some trust exercises. So that may be something that you'll benefit from at the retreat. All of us will. We can't focus enough on trust. It's one of those things that's a lifelong process sometimes, just learning to trust our intuition, trust in our higher self, trust in God, and trust in each other. So when you have an anxious thought, turn it around. And Gracie says, yes, yes, and yes, we remain in gratitude for the continued spread and offering of love. Indeed. Auntie Jean says, we were having a tough time finding a stone for the next land blessing when suddenly Teri found a perfect heart stone. I loved it. we were walking out and away from where the land blessing was at that little spot. And I told Jean, I said, you know, every time I do a land blessing, there's always a stone to take to the next one. And there it was. We were walking and walking, and she's going, well, there's no stones. There were leaves. All the leaves are starting to change, and a beautiful yellow leaf fell right in front of my face. So I picked that up, and we walked and walked, and then there were stones. So we were looking, and there was the perfect heart stone, perfect shape. So that's going to come with me to the next one. Ricky, they want to do a biopsy on your kidneys to make sure they didn't miss anything. They seem to think dialysis is in my future. Oh, Ricky, honey, let's set an intention that that kidney function will improve. Let's set that intention. Miracles happen. I believe in miracles. And it's not in a way that, you know, I don't look at what's happening, at what's the facts of what's going on, but I believe in miracles, and I believe if it's in God's divine plan, a miracle will happen. And if you're supposed to go on dialysis, dialysis is the aid for the kidneys when they're not functioning as they should. So it's nothing to be afraid of. I had a terrible experience myself, but there are lots of people that are on dialysis for years, and it helps improve their function. So let's intend for the best possible outcome for you. Okay, let's see what we got. Blue says we have to anchor that, Auntie Jean. I see she has her wings. She does have her wings. It's just beautiful to watch her expand and explore and be in an element of joy. That's what she is right now. I think I'm going to not call her Auntie Jean anymore. I'm going to call her Joy, because she exudes joy in every moment and just brings that energy to whatever she comes into contact with. Animals, humans, the nature, hugging trees, loving on them. And yeah, I think, Auntie Jean, you've been given a new name today by the angels, and it is Joy. And Kathy says, I wish they would leave me some sort of sign that they're actually out there. They are. Yeah, the blue are all, the Fae are always there, and the angels are always there. It's a matter of learning to trust that they are. When we trust that they are, and we fully believe it, you're going to see it. And again, what we have on the inside, those thoughts, the words that come out, that's what you're going to experience in your life. If you're only got words of anxiety and disbelief and distrust, and even distrust of yourself, then that's what you're going to keep seeing. But holding trust that what we're told is true, that the angels are always there, that our helpers like the Fae are always there. We'll see it. We'll see it show up. And I know you're going to see some when you get to Vermont, Kathy. I know this. And Blue says, just breathe in peace and breathe out joy. Stay out of your head. Look at that. I hadn't even spoken about Auntie, or I had spoken about Auntie Jean, but I had not read your message yet. So yes, Auntie Jean, that's what you are now dubbed. You are Joy. And Kathy says, joy is perfect. Ricky, I'm staying positive that things will be better. Yeah, and Kathy's praying that you will not need dialysis. Your kidneys will be fine. So let's lift Ricky up for everything to work perfectly. And that's right, Blue. We've got Ricky's back. We're really, really behind you all the way, Rick. I hope you're feeling that. And what else did I see? I saw Joy say, "This family and you, Teri, are my joy." Oh, honey, if you could just see you through our eyes, you would know what I mean when I say that you are joy. You really are. You exude that energy. All right, so let's do our prayer requests. And I have a big one with my friend Paula. You know, I've been really, really feeling an energy around my friends, and I want to just put a bubble of protection around all of my friends right now, because so many are going through struggles and challenges. And I look at struggles and challenges as opportunities, but there's a huge, huge step that needs to be taken sometimes to get on the other side of what's going on, to see what that opportunity was. And my friend Paula is in dire need of our love right now, of our lifting her up high and just praying that things will turn around for her. She did have her heart procedure yesterday, and I don't understand it, what they did, but it sounded like, from what her husband was saying, that they stopped the heart and restarted it. I don't know much about the heart as far as the functioning of it. So he said that things are looking better in that regard, that it went back into rhythm, which it was out of a good rhythm. So my friend Paula is in Miami, Florida. So if you could, please wrap your arms around her and her beautiful husband. His name is Sonny. That's a nickname, but that's what we all know him as. And she has a son named Hunter. And I know that Hunter is not understanding this. So just please wrap your arms around that whole family. It's the Floor family. And thank you, Blue. I know you've already got her in the grid, but please put the whole family in there, especially that precious little boy who doesn't know what's going on. His mom has always been there his whole life. She's been there for him every moment of every day. So let's just lift them up. Thank you, Kathy. And Deirdre says prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace, of course. And praying for your Colin, absolutely. Anybody else that you would like to put into the circle this morning, go ahead and put them in there. My friend Kuka that we prayed for with the fire situation, I think it's pretty much under control where she is at, where her house is. There's still some that's burning, so let's still continue to send water blessings and love blessings that way, so that the fire can be put out and contained. Marietta says we are making some progress on our projects on Sweet Dreams, one step at a time, letting Spirit lead the way. We are always blessed, and we are grateful and patient. Yes, yes. Trust that it is already complete, Marietta. You're already on the other side of it, and everything is working perfectly. And we don't have our Kathleen on here. So yes, Annie, we had that thought at the same time. She is traveling today, and let's keep her lifted up, keep her spirits high. We're going to be seeing her at the retreat. She's going to be doing some teaching for us at the retreat, teaching about water and Dr. Emoto's findings. And we're going to be doing an experiment while we're there. I'm so excited about that. And Blue says, Lord, please clothe all friends with the pillar of light, composed of the love, power, and wisdom of our Lord, not only for their own protection, but so that all who see them and come in contact with them will be healed and drawn to you. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you, Blue, for that beautiful prayer. And Stacy is in the circle, and her family, I think they already are. Yes, they are, honey. And Kathy says, although Bob's dad, Bo, is already in the grid, his defibrillator keeps losing charge and may need replaced. Let's pray for that. All right, anybody else you want to place in there, please do so. Please remember my nephew, Brian. I asked my sister, Billy, yesterday if there was any change, any improvement, and she said there's no change. So let's please keep him lifted. He's been in the hospital for over a month now and just really, really needs help medically and physically. So let's go into our hearts on this beautiful full moon energy morning and breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. And as you're holding that love energy in your heart, remember all of those who are going through some struggle right now. For some, it's physical. For others, it's emotional or mental. And for some, it's spiritual. Trust is a spiritual gift. So when we tap into that gift and we know in our heart, we have faith and belief that there is a higher being, there's a higher power. There are helpers such as our angels, our elementals. When we have that faith and that belief and that trust, the path that we're on becomes lit up. We can see it more clearly. So hold that energy in your heart. Ask, do I believe? Do I have faith? Am I trusting that I'm guided? Am I trusting that everything is working perfectly? Let's take a moment. Just please, no distractions. In your own heart, in your own mind, ask yourself those questions. See if you can say yes. When you ask your heart a question, it will never lie to you. It's always going to tell you the truth. And there's no judgment. If you can't say a yes at this point, you're not criticized or judged. You're just encouraged and lifted up for you to find that path of love, that path of truth, trust, belief, faith. So at this moment, as you're looking inside, can you say, I believe? Can you say, I have faith? Can you say, I trust in my higher power? If you could say yes, thank you. Thank you for being on that path of knowingness. If you couldn't quite say yes yet, maybe it's a work in progress for you. That's okay. The more you immerse yourself in like-minded people, in teachings, in music, in the energy of wanting to believe, wanting to trust, that's the beginning point. And it's okay to be there. We don't all arrive at the same time. The important thing is to keep going, keep moving in that direction, Keep looking in that direction instead of looking backwards. Because when you look back, that's when you start to doubt. That's when the questions arise. That's when you get out of the sync with spirit. So put a smile on your face, no matter what, whether you were able to rejoice and move forward or say, I don't know yet, but I'm working on it. Put the smile on your face and move forward. The important part is the momentum. Are you putting one foot out there? Testing the waters, maybe. That's okay too. So right now, in this moment we have together, let's all just love each other, knowing that there's really no separation. We are all one. We are just experiencing what we are individually experiencing for the whole. It's just an aspect of ourselves. And we are just one. So each aspect is learning and growing and finding something that the rest of us can look at and learn from. So as each of us walk on our path, we encourage each other, we guide each other, we lift each other. Be that light, shine that light and let others see it. And if your light just needs that little oomph, we'll come to you, we'll shine with you, and let's all journey this together. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about walking each other home together, arm in arm, helping each other along the way. If somebody stumbles, we're going to hold you up. If your loved ones are stumbling, we're going to hold them up. So this whole prayer circle that we have includes each of us. And just see that prayer. See what we're lifting up to the divine. And let's turn it over. Let's let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't think of it as something you have to carry alone, because we lift each other and we love each other. And that's the healing part. So right now, let's turn it over together. Let's ask for God, our Creator, to bless each of these prayer requests in whichever way is for the best and highest good. All of these who are struggling, just know in your heart that we've got your back, that we're there for you. We're not leaving you. We are right beside of you, so lean on us. Let us be there. Let us do what we're here to do, which is to help each other. And now let's do that. Let's love each other. So we do it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you so, so, so much. Thank you to all who placed prayers in there for us to know and to lift up. I saw somebody mention Joanne. Thank you for doing that, Blue. Thank you for lifting Joanne. And Ruth. Ruth has traveled with her family to California to be with their youngest daughter. And for Billy and Brian, thank you. And also for Billy's husband, Tim. And Kathy, the sun just came out, as you said, let's go into our hearts. Oh, I love that. And Hope is here on YouTube. Hope says, Ricky, please try and drink plenty of dandelion tea. Thank you. And Kathy, I know in my heart that all will work out for my highest good. Yes, yes, yes. Blue says, the mist has risen and now we are immersed in beautiful Vermont day here. The grid goes outside in a few minutes to rest over this harvest moon. Don't think you can get away from me, Pirate Rick, to my sister Josie. Yes, yes, we wrap our arms of love around Rick and Josie. All right, Rosalind, I see you there, darling. And Pat Moss, thank you for being here. And yes, Linda will be traveling soon. So travel prayers for our Linda Lemieux and Terry Gilstead. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who came in today and who loved on each other today. I love you so very much. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's have a little bit of Leo. Let me go see if our Alexa will let go of him for a minute so he can sing to us. Alexa just loves our Leo. And there he is with a Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla, give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla, give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla, give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla, give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla.
Oh, yay,
There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla, give me Cuppa Joy, 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 give me Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Joy, give me Cuppa Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy. Woo!
Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who was here. I think I need to turn Leo off of Alexa because she doesn't want to let him go. She always wants to play at least 2 times. Thank you so much for being here. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, stay in your trust. Trust, believe, receive. I love you so much. I'll see you later. Namaste.